Greetings and welcome. I'm Tasha with Moonlight Oracle Energy Healings, bringing you tonight's full moon reading. This would be on January 10th, 2020, our first full moon. This happens to be a Cancer moon and also a wolf moon, okay? So with it being a wolf moon, as the jar suggests, it reminds us that this is a time of the grand teacher. So the lessons that we're going to learn during this cycle are going to be very important, okay? It's the time of the sage. So trusting our instincts is going to be important. The wolf's going to symbolize our freedom, our loyalty, intelligence, and our social connection. So coming together as a community, reaching out to each other for support, those kinds of things, okay? So this is an eclipse energy that we're going to be working with during this time. So it's important to note that eclipses are astrological turning events. So there are going to be a lot of things kind of either ending or new beginnings kind of coming up. So be watchful for these things. It's just a natural progression of what this eclipse energy is bringing. But do remember that at times, eclipses can be an unexpected experience for our body. So since the energy is quickly elevating our soul journey, it sometimes leaves the body to kind of catch up with it. It's leaving it behind, but it kind of has to do a catch-up effect. So you might feel this limbo of the body with the soul. So it's going to be really important to have great focus during this time, especially when it comes to relationships, our home, and our family life. So really be watchful for these areas here, okay? All right, so I just wanted to draw a few cards for this full moon energy. Since we are in a Cancer full moon, a lot of spiritual awakening will be surrounding this cycle, okay? So that's really important, and also tells us exactly how expansive our growth is going to be in regards to this energy, okay? And it did turn 2020, so Happy New Year to everybody that's viewing today. I'm going to draw for 3 different areas. And with this being 2020, we're actually in a year of a 4 numerologically. So 4 is really going to have us focusing on organization, our work, developing a clear vision of like what you want. And then making a firm conviction or commitment to attaining it. So a lot of our will is really going to be needed, strong will for what we want, our intentions as to where we're going, making sure all of that is as firmed up as we can, okay? So whatever it takes for you to be able to really get that in your mind and to make sure that you're working toward certain goals is really going to help you during this time and during this year. And I'm just going to draw from all 3 of my decks this time because I don't know. I love working with 3 decks. Power of 3. So wonderful. Okay. And as you can see behind me, I have all of these Moonlight Mystic jars that I love creating. It's so fun. Adds a lot of ambiance to whatever you're kind of doing. So, and I love that the wolf is kind of there to kind of bring in that energy too. It's kind of fun. So for our first card, I wanted to draw on the energy of this full moon. So this is what we're looking at for the energy of what this Cancer full moon is bringing forth during this time. Remember that this is a generic reading for everybody that's viewing, so it might apply to you, it might not. If you do find that you would like something more personalized for yourself, let me know. I know we're running a promo right now, 20 for 20. So if you want to come and get a reading, message me and we can do a phone reading and find out what the energies of this year or this moon will be bringing in for you. Okay, so the energy of this full moon, let's kind of flip over these cards here. All right, so the energy of this full moon is really going to be bringing in some hope in regards to what we're building here on this physical plane, which is exactly what a Cancer full moon is pretty much about, for us being able to kind of hit the ground running with our ideas, our what we're wanting to create and put out there. So really being fearless in regards to what we're doing in that regard, knowing that there's no filters for what we want to make. where we want to go with that, how we want to communicate ourselves. It can be in writing, it can be in our art. There's so many different ways to create. Okay, inventing, anything is pretty much a way of being able to express yourself further. So know that you're also going to be walking away from things that have been difficult in the past. So you're going to be bringing on some new opportunities, like we talked about before, with this being an eclipse, ending things, starting new things, a brighter horizon around the corner. So really you taking leadership and saying, this is what I'm doing, this is where I'm going, this is what I'm wanting, and making that your primal focus. And then you're really going to feel this connection to yourself. It's going to bridge a lot of new opportunities, a lot of inspired thought. And with the Cancer moon, it's really going to ramp up our emotional side. So inspiration and lots of waves of emotionally conducive energy will keep us in a creative and receptive state, while also kind of having us feel more sensitive. So make sure we're watching out for those areas, because we can draw attention to ourselves unnecessarily in regards to drama if we're allowing our emotions to kind of go overboard. So they're just letting us know to watch that. But this is really beautiful in regards to what we can put into our own cup for ourselves, being able to grow things and make sure that it's from the heart, it's from what we really want to do. So things are kind of coming together there. So the energy of this full moon is really going to bring a lot of inspired hope into our visions, and there's just letting you know to start working toward that new path. Know that things are going to start working out for you. Just do what you need to, okay? Work at it in a slower pace if you have to, but at least have a plan in place, okay? One step at a time gets us there a little closer. So that's what we're looking at with that first area, okay? Our second area is the energy through to the next full moon, okay? So this is kind of how things are going to be working and progressively accumulating throughout this cycle. Oh, look at that. We got 2 shadow cards. So that is really indicative here. I'm going to kind of post these out here. So we have 2 shadow cards. So this is a lot about going inside of ourselves. The emotional side is really going to be ramping up. So we're going to be looking at a lot of things that maybe we haven't dealt with in the past, but that are going to start kind of coming full force towards us. So really keeping a balanced head during this time, reflecting, self-reflection is going to be really critical. And then making sure that we're checking in with other people too, reaching out to others for, all right, continuing on. Sorry guys, my storage space on my phone kind of ran out, so I had to make some adjustments in there. So yes, definitely with this card, bringing that balance, okay? I also need to kind of clear out my phone, it seems like. So clearing the clutter, working through things, really getting ourselves into that more receptive phase. So here again, how to embrace these full moon energies. It's talking about awareness. So remember we talked about the Cancer full moon really bringing on a spiritual awakening within us. Here we go. That's total awareness. That's you being more receptive of your role in life, of your role in your existence, of what you're trying to do here, get into the action point of things, and then actively taking steps and listening to things that are going on around you to see how the universe is speaking to you specifically. Okay. So we can embrace these full moon energies by taking everyone's input into consideration, listening to our higher selves and knowing that we are in tune and awareness is ours, recognizing our own self-worth and knowing that things are going to really pick up pace. We're really going to be spiritually in an accelerated motion. So remember, be soft on your body. Your body has to catch up with the accelerated momentum, but it will get there. Just more baths, more, meditation, more things that you enjoy that help to rebuild and rekindle that fire for your body to be able to keep fueling for what you're needing. So make sure we're doing these things here, okay? But that is what I have in regards to the full moon, the wolf, the Cancer, everything that is happening, eclipse, I think I said that too. All of that stuff is just going to be a beautiful time. So this is going to be really exciting, emotionally and spiritually, where this is going to take us, okay? So just some fun things here. If you like, share, and comment below to this video, you will be entered for a mystery prize. So I will draw the winner from everyone that has commented, liked, and shared. I will go ahead and post once I draw it, who the winner will be, okay? Now, if you do, you are welcome to comment with anything that you'd like. However, If you're open to sharing and would like to comment with your personal 2020 intention, then I will go ahead and comment back with a free card pull on your focused intention, just to give you a little bit of a breadcrumb or whatever it is that Spirit wants you to know regarding that intention. So remember that this will be on an open public feed. So if you find that you would like a more personal reading, then let me know and we can book a session. Like I said before, we are running the 2020 New Year special, but we can also do that regarding the full moon or whatever you're kind of wanting that directed input for. But again, like, comment, and share, and then I will go ahead and see who that mystery prize winner will be once we get everything going there. So, all right. Well, thank you so much for tuning in, and I wish you all the very best with this energy, and hopefully it brings about some new inspirational changes that will leave you feeling like a new person by the end of this cycle and refreshed. So, love and blessings to you all.